Hello. So Arsenal play Brighton today, and it's going to be like today. Let me tell you, in India, there is a time when the games happen at 12:30 a.m. and then there is now that the games start happening at 1:30 a.m. and that is the pain point for people like me. 2:30 a.m. it's fine. Like you can go to sleep at 2:30 a.m. straight after the match is over. You go to sleep and then you have 5 hours of sleep. You wake up at sort of 8, maybe 8:30, 6 hours of sleep, and then you're fine. You're good to go to your job, college, school, whatever, wherever you want to go. But now it happens from 1:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m., and that is where you have to be so. Yeah, it's painful, but I'll still do it. I'll still do it for a Carabao Cup game. I'll still do it for a Slavia Prague game. I'll do it. I just cannot stop myself from watching Arsenal. And the fact that I have to do something at 6 a.m., it is what it is. But today I want to talk about, like, obviously, it is a Carabao Cup game, and not much to talk about in a Carabao Cup tie. Like, do you even want to win this trophy? I I won't mind a Carabao Cup, but consider we lose today. It would only save me more nights where I have to wake up at 1:15, and to wake up at 1:15. It is just the fact that when Arsenal are playing, I have to watch them. And the fact that I am sure we are going to have a historic season. I don't want to miss any part of it. So, yeah, I don't know. I think the squad we have, we can't help but win right now. And then the question arises that what should be your approach towards this? And whatever approach, like we now have option, the luxury to have multiple approaches and still be able to garner results out of them. So I feel like let's see what team you will go with. I have heard a lot of people say that, oh, I'll rest everyone, and then the other side of thing is that, oh, how will we rest everyone? We can't even rest Saka. We don't have replacement, so we will have to play Saka or we will have to play Eze. Yeah, I think we should find a balance, and the names on the team should for sure have to be Mosquera and Kepa because they don't play for our first team and they are sure shot the next best players in the position. And now with Mosquera, my second centre back. This is tricky. I have seen a lot of people say Hincapie as your center back, but I don't think, like, I listened to someone scouting report about Hincapie, and he was not very encouraged about Hincapie being the center back in a back four. He thinks that he is better as a third defender, so he's better as a left back, or he's better as a sort of like basically less the responsibility defensively. Better Hincapie is, but yeah, I think I would love to see Calafiori at left center back position. Like, I don't know why Arteta does some things. Like, every one of us would love Martinelli to be in the striker's position, but there are some things like Lewis Kelly in the midfield. There are some things Arteta just doesn't want to do, and it is what it is. I feel like, yeah, someone would have to play. Saliba is obviously injured, so Mosquera plays. I just don't want to play Gabriel in this position, but you know what? I don't think we have a centre back to rely upon. And I don't think naturally if Mikel Arteta would want to play any centre backs, we'll have to go with Gabriel. And because he's a centre back, he should be fine. You should rest him in the Slavia Prague game for whoever. I don't care. Left back, I will have obviously Lewis Kelly, and this is because I know he'll not play in midfield because I will play him in midfield in these sort of games if Arteta would want to do that. Right back would be White, obviously, and eyes will be on White because he has not been that good, to be very honest. And like Arteta said, he was the best player in preseason, or someone said, I don't know who said that, but yeah, I have not. I don't think we had that good a preseason, and Ben White being our best player just highlights that. But I think our best player was by far and away Max Downman. No midfield. I don't want to see Merino in my midfield ever. Any scenario. Six midfielders are injured. Mikel Arteta plays. Merino sits. Merino plays the striking position. Gyökeres comes back, plays the DM. Mikel Arteta left center mid, and Mikel Merino striker. That is what I'll do if I was managing Arsenal. But obviously, I'm not managing Arsenal, and one thing I fear is that we are going to play. Sleepy. I woke up at 5 a.m. So I'm getting sleepy right now only. But I'll somehow. I have cold, so I am having teary eyes for no reason. But I think we'll have to play Norgard. Arteta will give him the game, and I don't like this player. It is what it is. Then we'll have. Then who will we have here? I'll rest Rice. I'll rest Zubimendi, and then we don't have midfielders. So you have one DM. You are playing against Brighton. Your defense has this weakness. You have one defensive player here. I will just say fuck it, and I'll play Nwaneri. I'll play Eze at 10. I'll play. We don't have players who will play right wing. Martinelli is injured, so the only option we have left is Saka, and if not Saka, then Downman. I won't play Downman. I won't play Downman because I think like he's not ready. He runs into players mostly. He was somehow getting penalties, etc., and he was new. Now that people know what he does, he just runs into players and he's not experienced enough. He's not ready for this level right now. So I won't give him too many minutes. I'll bring him on, but I won't give him too many minutes from the start. That would be risky. So I don't know who will play. We'll have to play Saka. Who will play? Let's go to striking position. I'll give Gyökeres a rest. Trossard gets a game. And Trossard can play all the games right now because eventually when Madueke comes, his minutes are going to reduce. And like I don't see a right winger. I have to play Saka. And that is too strong a team for this sort of game. Given that Saka was ill, I don't want to play him. Am I missing someone here who I could play? You know what you can do if you want to actually rest Saka? Then you have to play a 4-4-2 and you play Gyökeres. Let's try a 4-4-2. Let's leave this. Let's try a 4-4-2. I think Brighton will try to press us and they'll just lose anyway, whichever team we pick. But let's have some fun. Let's pick a 4-4-2-11. White. Damsgaard will play always. Not Damsgaard. Damsgaard is the other guard. Odegaard is injured. It's Norgard. I would have preferred Damsgaard, but anyway. So Norgard will play obviously. He's one of the two midfielders we have. The second midfielder has to be attacking, but no, Arteta won't give Noneri the responsibility. He won't give. I think Merino and Gyökeres start obviously in the front too. Merino, Gyökeres. But if we have width, Arteta would lack defensive responsibility, and Martinelli is injured, so we don't have apt wingers to even play the 4-4-2 formation, and which will mean White will be isolated for most of the game. But I'll still go with Nwaneri in the, like, if this is the formation. So yeah, Kepa, White and Lewis Kelly. This will be Nwaneri, Norgard, Eze. I'll play Nwaneri and Eze. I'll have to play Zubimendi here or Rice. One of Zubimendi and Rice has to play, and I feel like I'll have to play Zubimendi and give Declan Rice an opportunity to have some rest. This would be my 4-4-2 formation, but obviously Arteta won't go for it. Now let's pick the 11 Arteta will go for. Arteta will go for, I think the back four is fine. I'm confident he might go for that only. And in the midfield, I think he will go with Norgard, Zubimendi. I think he'll give a chance to Nwaneri. I think he'll play Saka. Then he'll play Trossard as well. I have missed White, so I'll just add White. And then he'll play Merino up front, and everything is fine. But this can also happen that Merino plays there and Gyökeres starts. So there are two possibilities. I feel like this seems more likely. Gyökeres, Saka, Trossard playing again, and he just rotates the midfield, and our midfield is awful, and we get pressed, and then we start losing, and then we have to eventually sub in Zoe Mendy and then bring on Rice, and then eventually all the starters. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty excited for the game, and yeah, it is what it is. I don't know why this video has become like I am so sad that the time difference has increased between England and India. But yeah, England and India, not two countries that go along well. So obviously, it's a sad day for me. And just wish me that I survive till 3 a.m. today and that I can reach my office tomorrow as well on time and be in a conscious state to work. So, with that, bye. Bye.